Robinson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on last year's national champion, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Beavers want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the gun, the inside give. The Beavers are flying down the field. The inside handoff. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Thorne. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's small. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Boise State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Forced out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Fire into the right, complete. Ripping through the defense. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because...
There he goes! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Broncos are on the move. Looking for room. It's small. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Pocket breaking down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back's got it. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So you could take the lead with a short field goal here, but you could send a message by finishing this drive with a touchdown. Touchdown, Boise State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Still running at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The run from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Touchdown, Oregon State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll try to pop the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the run, now to throw. He'll pull it down. At the 45, on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Broncos are on the move. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Broncos! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. It's complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Corner's going to give them room. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. blitz the uprights right down the middle. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes a man miss. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And the Broncos are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Boise State! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over Fresno State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They go to the draw. Spins away from the defense. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense, quick tempo. Now the play fake. Unleashes one. Hauls it in. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Steps away. Ball is loose. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Beavers!
You got to be Johnny on the spot sometime. How about that? The guy fumbles the ball, but his teammate was very aware. He was able to scoop it up himself take it in for a touchdown. Guys, they may want to put that play in their game plan next week.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion. They're down just 8. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Powers through the defender. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Power football with the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up? He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Oregon State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert. He's got it, first down and more. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there. Getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Mayava. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The Beavers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Mayava. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his man. It's Mayava. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tempo and overdrive. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. He wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll line up to go for 2. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Broncos with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Back open in the middle. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some...
Touchdown Broncos! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs. get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Trying to pick up a first down. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion, now 4th down in your own end. With this much time left, do you trust your defense to get a stop? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. If you don't, then you need to go for this right now, and you need to try to go win this game.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
And as a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back? Runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash. So maybe the kicker likes it from that area. But this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Boise State.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it and practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.